Growth sounds beautiful until you realize what it cost. You imagine evolution as elevation, higher views, clearer air. That's true. But what most people never say is that the higher you rise, the fewer voices you hear. The path of becoming is crowded at the bottom and quiet at the top. You don't lose friends because you turned proud. You lose friends because elevation changes the air pressure. Not everyone can breathe where you are going. When you start changing, you start confusing the people who knew your old rhythm. They loved the version of you that was predictable. You used to laugh at the same jokes, share the same struggles, complained about the same things. Then something in you shifted. Books, pain, maybe evolution, perhaps all three. And suddenly you weren't playing the same melody. Growth altered your frequency. At first you tried to pull everyone with you. You tried to explain your new habits, your silence, your need for space. But explanations rarely translate across dimensions. People hear the words, not the vibration. Eventually you stop explaining, not out of arrogance, but out of fatigue. The truth is that evolution is an intimate contract. It doesn't require witnesses. Many deliberately stall their growth just to keep belonging. The subconscious beliefs will tell you that if you expand, you will be alone. And in a way you will be, temporarily. But refusing to grow doesn't save relationships. It only delays transformation until pain steps in to force the transformation to take place. It's better to walk alone. It's better to walk a lonely road than to stay in a crowd that keeps you small. Evolution will strip. It will keep away comfort, your approval, your certainty. It dismantles identity you want to be accepted. This isn't punishment. We call it purification. The loneliness you feel is the echo of your old self fading away. In time, silence becomes space and space becomes peace. The solitude of growth isn't emptiness. We call it incubation. When everything familiar falls away, you finally meet yourself without noise. In that quiet, intuition speaks clearly. You begin to hear new callings, ones that would have been drowned out by old conversations. Solitude reveals which desires were truly yours and which desires belong to the crowd. You start building from authenticity rather than expectation. What once felt like abandonment becomes alignment, and the people meant for your next chapter will find you by resonance, not by history. Don't rush to fill the space evolution creates. Let distance do its work. Every transformation comes with a season of separation between who you were and who you are becoming. Respect that liminal space. It's normal to miss the old circle, to feel the ache of disconnection, but remember, butterflies don't apologize to caterpillars. They fly different skies. You can love where you came from without returning there. Loneliness teaches self-companionship. You learn to enjoy your own energy, to trust your voice, to validate your direction. You realize that peace was never supposed to be loud. Evolution isn't glamorous. It is sacred housekeeping. You clear out people, places, and old patterns that can't hold your light anymore. Eventually, you attract others evolving at the same altitude. Conversations become cleaner. Love feels freer. But even then, you no longer fear being alone because You have met yourself in the quiet and found someone worth keeping. Evolution is lonely. It is. Yes. But that loneliness is not a void. It is a sound of wings unfolding in silence. Let Amen be our witness.